The big first face-off, ladies and gentlemen. It's an ad that was put out by the DMK. But what was the PLA logo doing there? That's the big question.
तमिलनाडु में इसरो लॉन्च पैड का क्रेडिट लेने के लिए चीन का स्टिकर चिपका दिया है। भारत के स्पेस की सफलता को वो दुनिया के सामने, तमिलनाडु के सामने रखना नहीं चाहते थे।
I am really astounded by the DMK's reaction, madam. When Modi ji gives a second opportunity, that to this area is going to benefit where we are standing now. Now you put up a Chinese rocket at the background. It only shows their level of understanding what Indian means.
I don't think, India has declared China as an enemy country or anything.
It's Bharat, it's Isro. What's the PLA flag doing there is a basic question that would be asked. In fact, at a time when the foundation stone for Isro's rocket launch site has been put up at the Kulasekarapattinam town of Thoothukudi district by the Prime Minister, here comes the ad that is celebrating it and trying to appropriate the flag. But and then the logo is there, and somewhere, how is that China flag highlighted? It's a big question. The BJP is taking pot shots and clearly attacking. Annamalai is sparing no corners there in terms of, or pulling no punches, if I may say that. The DMK saying even the centre's ads don't sometimes have the Bharat flag. But do the centre's ads, or when they're talking about the country's achievements, do they have the flag of a nation which clearly is not very friendly to us and has been quite inimical and with whom we have fought wars in the past? That's the question. Let's go straight into the face-off. We have Sanju Verma ji of the BJP, national spokesperson of the BJP with us, and C. Rajashekharan, President, Voice of Tamil Nadu, joining us. Namaskaram. Thank you very much to the lady and the gentleman. Mr. Rajashekharan, if you are celebrating an ad of Isro, will you put a Chinese rocket there, especially highlight the flag?
Anand, first, this ad...
What is the Voice of Tamil Nadu think?
No. The advertisement which was given by some agency is a trivial issue. And you are blaming the country, you are blaming the patriotism of state chief minister and the party which is ruling it is ridiculous. And see, China has occupied, some 25,000 square meters near Arunachal Pradesh. Until date, India has not fought back. So that is a different story. So we are talking about a flag which was not even in the purview of anybody, government politician. It is the agency which has done it. And it is too trivial to even debate on a national television about the nation's patriotism and the way we must take it forward. All this sounds literally bizarre, Anand. I'm sorry, but fact of the matter is there are so many good things to be discussed and debated about our country. We are all patriotic Indians. We love India, and India is our country, and we have nothing to do with China. Neither China can come to Tamil Nadu and do something, because we are the most patriotic state in this country.
Sanju Verma ji, are you willing to
Thank you, Anand. Nice to be on your show after a bit. I have a couple of points to make. First and foremost, let's not compare apples with watermelons. The moment Thoothukudi MP Kanimori was put in the dock and she was held accountable, she started engaging in classic whataboutery, which is what DMK does each time it finds itself on the other side of the fence. Let's be very clear that when the Vajpayee government left and the Congress took over in 2004, our trade deficit with China was $1.4 billion. When the Congress demitted office in 2014, our trade deficit with China was $38 billion, which means that the trade deficit had increased by 2,614% to be precise. Currently, our trade deficit with China is in the region of 73 to 74 odd billion dollars, which means that in the last 10 years of the Modi dispensation, our trade deficit with China has risen by only 92% compared to 2,614% under the erstwhile Sonia Gandhi-led kitchen cabinet. That's my point number one. So when Kanimudi says, oh, the Modi government is mollycoddling China, that's a whole lot of hogwash. My second point is this. Be it the Sengol ceremony a couple of months back, be it naming Rajpath Kartavya Path, be it ensuring that Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj insignia is there on INS Virat, be it ensuring that the canopy, which was abandoned by George V way back in 1968, and it took a Narendra Modi to actually install a hologram of Netaji Bose there after decades. Look at anything. Or for that instance, look at the Kargil War Memorial, which basically celebrates the martyrdom of all our brave hearts. If there is one thing you cannot find fault with, it is Narendra Modi's policy of nation first, India first, Bharat first. Whereas, if you look at the DMK top brass, be it their Public Works Minister EVS Velu, be it Senthil Balaji. In fact, Senthil Balaji's bail application in the money laundering case was rejected by the Madras High Court barely 7 hours back. He's the MLA from Karur. Be it Karur MLA Senthil Balaji or be it Dharmapuri MP of DMK Senthil Kumar. What is common between all these people? One thing is common, time and again, and of course, who can forget A. Raja? Time and again, Anand, these people have made calls for a separate Dravida Nadu. In fact, at a public gathering at Namakkal, A. Raja, who's an MP from the Nilgiris, went so far as saying, Narendra Modi ji, ye hamari demands hai. Yadi ye demands nahi fill ki, don't accuse us tomorrow. The Dravida Nadu movement is going to catch momentum. So people who put a gun to the head of the Prime Minister saying, if you don't give us XYZ, we are going to ask for a separate Dravida Nadu. Do we need lectures on nationalism from such a party, which owes its very existence to separatist tendencies which were fueled and encouraged by Periyar decades back? So please don't sit here and give me a bhashan. And by the way, people who deliberately peddle this north-south divide, just 10 seconds. Last month, the Prime Minister inaugurated projects worth 4,000 crore in Kochi. He has just inaugurated projects worth 17,300 crore in Tamil Nadu. He's again inaugurated projects worth 4,900 crore in Kerala and 5,200 crore in Yavatmal. The limited point I'm making is even this entire north-south divide narrative which is being peddled to show that BJP is anti-South India is a whole lot of balderdash.
Right. See, Rajashekharan, has that agency, let's say whatever you are saying is true, it's a very trivial issue. It's an agency's mistake. Has that agency been sacked?
Anand, whatever the BJP speaks about or tom-toms about whatever they have done in the last 10 years is only optics, and whatever schemes announced is in the last 1 month. Because keeping the elections, which is scheduled in March and so on. So let us be honest, what have the central government done to the state of Tamil Nadu? See, AIMS everywhere in the country has been inaugurated, except Tamil Nadu. There is no new building. In Madurai today, I saw on Twitter only, 2 elected MPs of Congress and Communists holding placards saying that we don't have here, only have, it's only a barren land here. There is no aims. Point number 1. Point number 2, see, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, with due respect to him, I don't want to belittle his stature or his position. He had promised 2 crores job to the youth of this nation in 2014. But we are in 2024, 20 crore job. Where is the job? There is no job. And domestic cylinder during UPA 2, it was 450 rupees per domestic cylinder. Today it is 1,100 and odd. So I can just list it out. And
Mr. Rajashekharan.
No, I'm just saying.
Mr. Rajashekharan. Mr. Rajashekharan. It's a simple. Sir, I just asked you. I asked you a 5-word. Sir, I asked you a 5-word question. Why are you giving me a jalebi-like answer which is going nowhere? I asked you a very simple question, sir.
I'm giving you a laddu.
I asked you a simple question. You no. Sir, if you give me laddu, like if then to the voter also give you laddu, they will also give you laddu. Please understand that. I am asking you a simple question. You said it's a trivial matter, it's an agency's mistake. Has the Tamil Nadu government sacked that agency?
See, you know very well, I am not the
Yes or
spokesperson
no?
of the government. No, I am not aware of it. They might have done it or
Since you know very well that it was an
I know. You
agency's
have to check
mistake,
it.
so I'm asking you, has that agency... Okay, let me ask you. As president of Voice of Tamil Nadu, had you released the ad via an agency and the agency had goofed up like this, would you have gone ahead and garlanded the agency, or would you have
No, definitely.
taken it off the list
acted with the
immediately?
agency.
Would you have taken
No,
legal
definitely I
action?
would- Yes, definitely I would have acted against the
You would have
agency.
taken, as a lawyer, should the Tamil Nadu government take legal action against the agency and take it to
Yes.
court?
No,
for
I
causing
agree
it
with you. I
national
concede on that
embarrassment?
point with you. No, I concede on that point with you, but let us also discuss.
So you
about
agree
the
that they
development-
should take them to court? You agree? Now,
Yes.
secondly, you think any advertising agency in this country cannot find an Isro rocket, and they would put a China labeled
See,
rocket behind Thiru Stalin and Thiru Narendra Modi?
See, China
Unknowingly?
as rightly raised by Mrs. Kanimori, there is no bar with China. China is not declared as an enemy nation. The Chinese premier.
I am asking
was
you for an
invited-
ISRO
No,
project.
was
will you put a
invited-
flag?
I'm for
So
argument's sake.
imagine.
Give me an
Would your
opportunity.
reaction?
And
Would your
please-
reaction
please
for
give me an
argument's sake?
opportunity to- No,
I am
please
asking
give me
you
an
for the.
opportunity. Please
Let
give
me
me an
ask you.
opportunity to-
Let me ask you, Mister. I am asking you very simply, sir. Had this ad been released by the government of India, and had there been a China logo there, would you have said the same thing? Or had that
No,
logo,
see-
had that rocket said something else, would you have said the same thing?
I'll tell you, mistakes happen, errors happen, negligible errors happen. So you cannot blow it out of proportion and say
Did anybody
there was
accept that
intent behind
mistake?
it.
Was it a mistake? Was it a mistake? Was it a mistake, or was it done deliberately? That's the question. Because has
No,
anybody
that is
come
right.
out and said
It
that
might
it has
have been a
happened by
mistake.
mistake?
I cannot hold a brief for
Has the MP
agency.
of Toothukudi come out and said it happened by mistake? Has the
See, how
MP of
can I
Toothukudi
expect
come
what
out and
she
said
should
it happened
speak?
by mistake?
See,
Has the
Anand,
DMK officially
Chinese
released a
premier
statement?
came to-
Has the Chief
No.
Minister's office released a statement? Sir, I
No,
am
I'll
asking
tell
you,
you-
since you know so very well that it's a trivial matter and it's a mistake by the agency, you have such insights. I am asking you, sir.
So I'll tell you. Please allow me to answer. See, I'm only saying it might be a mistake of the advertising agency, which the agency is liable to be sued and punished. That is a different
Please
story.
go back.
And
Please go back
secondly-
to your earlier deposition, sir. Please go
No,
back
no,
to your
no, I
earlier
earlier
deposition.
stand
The
by
word
it.
might was
I
not
stand
there
by
at
it,
all.
Aman.
I
That
stand
it
by
might
it.
be
I
has
stand
come
by
now,
it.
sir. I'm speaking in legal
I need
parlance
to
since
come
you are a
in.
lawyer practicing in the High Court and also Supreme Court of our country. Yes, Sanjuji.
Thank
Can
you.
it
Anand,
be an inadvertent error of an advertising agency?
You know, Anand, had it been an
Sanju,
inadvertent, had it been an inadvertent error, you know, one would have expected Kanimori, who's the MP from Thoothukudi, to be gracious and render an apology. But she chose to brazen it out, and she chose to actually completely digress from her own fallacies, from her own incompetence, and say, "Ki, "Arey bhai, China is not an enemy nation. If Narendra Modi can visit Mahabalipuram with Xi Jinping, what is the big deal if we deride our brave hearts?" You know, please don't try to conflate issues. And I want to just tell the panelist on the other side, Mr. Rajashekharan, you know, you made some points. I did not want to digress from the topic, but it will take me 10 seconds to lie your falsehoods. You said, what about the 2 crore promised jobs? I have put out a video which is viral on social media for the last 1 month. There are 28 lakh people who are getting added to the EPFO and ESIC every month, which means 3.36 crore people every year, which means 33.6 crore people in the last 10 years. But assuming that 63% is the conversion rate alone, that still means that 21.42 crore jobs were created, new jobs in the last 10 years. So please don't come and peddle falsehoods. Please read up and come. 3.2% is the unemployment rate as given by the PLFS data put out by the NSSO, which is reliable. Don't go by the CMIE data, which is given out by Mahesh Vyas, who's an acolyte of P. Chidambaram and has been a part of Congress manifesto committees for the longest time. Now my second point, and very quickly, Anand.
Whatever BJP says should be gospel truth.
Anand,
Whatever
I did not
others
heckle
speak
you.
is lies.
Fine, you can continue to speak. I will speak once you're done heckling me. Because I did not heckle you even once, Mr. Rajashekharan. I listened to whatever you had to say with patience. Can I have my say? Then you can rebut me. Now speaking about Chennai, speaking about Tamil Nadu, because that is the nub of today's debate. You know, you also made some reckless statements, you know, ye nahi hua, wo nahi hua. So I have some data with me, the latest data, about some projects which have been stalled only because of the incompetence of NK Stalin. These were supposed to be projects which were supposed to be entirely monitored, implemented by the state government, but it has said, humse na ho paega. And now Narendra Modi government is trying to ensure that the promise of last mile delivery, which Stalin failed to keep, finally Narendra Modi does the needful. I'll tell you just in 10 seconds. Pedestrian plaza in Rairapuram, Nungambakkam. Integrated stormwater drain project at Kosathalayar. Integrated stormwater drain ECR. Railway overbridge project at Korukupet. Smart toilets in 1500 localities dropped. Then you have the broken bridge link flyover project in Nungambakkam dropped. Mega streets project in Chennai dropped. Vilivakkam lake restoration project stalled. Water body restoration project in and around Chennai stalled. This is the condition of NK Stalin. Today 72,000 crore worth of dues that the Tamil Nadu government owes to India's power distribution companies called DISCOMs.
My
Why are you
simple
not
question.
paying that money? Why
My
are you not
simple
paying that money
question
to
is.
India's DISCOMs?
I am not even. You've rattled out a lot of issues. Mr. Rajashekharan has also tried to rattle out a lot of issues. Claim versus counterclaim will go on. My question back to the President of Voice of Tamil Nadu is: are Tamil people okay to see their Chief Minister's face on right next to a rocket with the China imprint and not India imprint? Are you trying to say that not a single image is there online, sir, of an Isro rocket with the India flag?
Exactly.
You can Google
Say-
and you can find it, sir.
Anand, I had, in the beginning of the debate, I had mentioned, I had made a point saying that the advertising agency might have committed a mistake by getting this picture from somewhere. They might have got it from the Google.
I am
or
asking you,
wherever.
are you okay
See,
with the Chief
you
Minister of
cannot
Tamil
blame-
Nadu's face
see,
being printed
no.
right next to an ISRO
No, let me
announcement
finish.
with the China
See.
flag rocket?
See,
As Voice of Tamil Nadu, please tell me, are you okay?
See, this is too small an issue to be blown out of proportion. Saying that the Chief
Small
Minister
an
is
issue?
responsible for this.
Is it small an
No,
issue?
Chief Minister
Is it
responsible for
too
this.
small an
The
issue?
advertisement it was
Is
issued
it
by
too small an issue?
the publicity department of the state.
Is it
which the Chief Minister-
is it too small an?
No, it is a mistake.
Is it too
seems to be
small
a
an issue,
mistake.
sir? You think about
No,
it,
it
sir.
isn't.
You think about it. You
Yes.
think about it. Is it too small an issue, or is it an
No,
indication
definitely.
of which way the ideological wind is blowing in Tamil Nadu with respect to the DMK?
No. See,
I
this
leave
is not
that jury
going
is
to
out on that, and the
think
people
about
will
that
also decide. You are President, Voice of
ideology
Tamil Nadu. You should at least
No,
have
no, I'll tell
taken
you.
the right stand tonight. Sadly, sir.
No.
Sadly, sir.
No,
Sir.
people of
That
Tamil
jury is
Nadu
also out
are
whether
well
you have done
aware-
the right thing.
No,
I have to
Anand,
wind up. I have to
Anand,
wind up
please.
for the moment. I have to wind up for the moment. Sanju Verma and C. Rajashekharan, thank you very much.